I carve out my name, crown on my head, achievements in my sight, every victory earned under the neon light. Come together, we'll play all night. In this digital space, we shine so bright. Lord, be the lead and watch the enemies fall. In this first-person dream, I give it my all. Final fantasy realms, magic in our hands, battling the monsters, together we stand. Every pulse of the fight, like a rock and roll band. Grinding levels up, it's all part of the plan. From pixels to glory, our story unfolds. Chasing down legends with hearts made of gold. Come together, we'll play all night. In this digital space, we shine so bright. Lord, be the lead and watch the enemies fall. In this first-person dream, I give it my all. We rise from the ashes, champions we claim. In this realm of pixels, we're redefining the game. With every duel we conquer, the sound of our name echoes like thunder, we're rising to fame. Come together, we'll play all night. In this digital space, we shine so bright. Lord, be the lead and watch the enemies fall. In this first-person dream, I give it my all. I got my headset on, I'm locked in the game. With every match I fight, seeking fortune and fame, sniping.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello there, Valkyrie. Or Jean. How goes, how goes, how goes? A few things over here right quick. Rah. Sorry, I probably have this like this so people can actually see it, right? How are you guys? I decided to give my hair a rest day to let it get its natural oils and stuff. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try dry shampoo again. And I remembered why I don't like doing dry shampoo, because it makes my hair feel weird. So I'm not happy with it. It's pissing me off. So I need like a big reminder not to use dry shampoo, because it dries my hair out a little too much, and then it kind of frizzes, and I don't like it. Like I can feel my hair back here like sticking out when it's not supposed to. It's pissing me off. There we go. Got Professor Beagle back in the business here. Since we're going to be talking about like paranormal news and devices and all that fun shiznit. Because there is something interesting going on in the news right now. And I have an image to back up my claim, too. Because it's weird. Never do dry shampoo. It feels freezing weird. I always give it a try every, few months. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I can do it this time. Maybe it'll feel fine. And nope, never fucking does. Every single time. But I always attempt. I always think, it's going to be fine this time. I'm going to be okay. No, I'm not. I should just accept that I will not be okay. I have to find the shot that now here. At least I think I took a shot of this. I don't remember. No, I guess not. Alright, it means I actually have to go onto YouTube to find what I'm looking for. Damn it! I'll do that right quick and deal with whatever little lag comes from it. I have to find the appropriate thing. Where are you? There you are. Hello, Holly. So, one thing that hasn't been talked about for a little while now is Mr. Elton Castee, right? Hasn't been mentioned for a little while except for the overnight video I did with Jordan, Jay Cart, when I was interviewing him on his night with them, right? His overnight with overnight. Well, apparently, Mr. Elton is trying to move all of the artifacts from the Warren Occult Museum to Salem, where the lovely little witch trials were taking place there. So that's kind of weird. And I found this out from Stevie on the Truth or Demons podcast in a post that she did on her YouTube page. Just yesterday, I believe it was. So, here it is right here. This is her post. And it reads, "I know I haven't posted in a while. I'm sorry, guys, but I promise I have things in the works. In the meantime, however, could you guys help me with something? Could you sign this petition to help Salem keep the lies and horror nonsense out of such an amazing town? Elton is planning to bring the Warrens' haunted artifacts to Salem, and locals don't want it. Just like Monroe locals didn't want the house being turned into an attraction. Please help by signing and or sharing. Thank you so much." Hello. At least I'm assuming that's what she's talking about. Would be where the witch trials were held at. And then 3 hours ago we got, "So this is how Elton feels about the town of Salem and how they feel about not wanting Annabelle or other Warren haunted items in Salem. Just signed this ChatGPT written violation of First Amendment rights. This person never reached out for any form of questions or conversation to any degree and has instead chosen to make endless AI written assumptions without listening to their own city councilors. And the federal law. Oh, and the mob and noose in the background and plays You Want to Kill Us. Might want to be careful about your imagery." I'm very curious about that one, but this takes away from the history and truth of Salem. So this is actually people saying they don't want him to be moving this stuff, which is very, very weird. And I understand they don't want him to move the stuff there. I understand from a business perspective why he's attempting it, but it's really not a good look for him to move that stuff there just to potentially go with the whole, "Oh, the witches and the demons are interacting," business-wise. Yeah, I could see it happening, but I thought they didn't have full ownership of the items, just temporary ownership. I feel like that breaks the contract. They are supposed to move the artifacts, even with temporary ownership. The artifacts are supposed to actually be taken out of the house. Because the house itself is not supposed to be an attraction. They're turning it into an Airbnb, so they have to move the attraction, the artifacts, out of that location, is what I believe was stated a while back. So he was going to find a place to move them anyways, which I even stated my prediction on that. He's going to be making money hand over fist by having a location to do the tours on the items, to do investigations at the place with the items. And then he would also have the Airbnb to make money at as well. And apparently he's moving them to Salem. And there was a written petition. If you want to go sign it, you have to be in the U.S., I believe, to do it. You can go to Truth or Demons podcast, which is Stevie's channel. You can go onto her post. You can find the link. You can click the link and you can check that. Yo, you're early. Hello, heart. I am a little bit early. Not super early, but it'll be all right. Give me like 5 minutes-ish. That feels wrong. Salem has nothing to do with the Warrens. It's just a cash grab. Exactly. That's my personal opinion on it. It's kind of like, it is paranormal news because it does involve the Warren stuff, the haunted artifacts. And Elton has been, very well known as of late to be part of a lot of controversy in many shapes and forms. So this is just another one of them. That's what's going to end up being. It's going to end up being them moving and going, "Oh my God, Annabelle is now the demon has now contacted the souls of the witches and yada, yada, yada. Look at all this nasty stuff happening. That would be the gimmick, right? And then Salem is a touristy town because of the history behind it. So it would be another place for him just to keep throwing the Warrens' name around to get more publicity. In my humble opinion, I think it's a load of bullshit and he shouldn't be doing it. But that's just me. And I've stated many times over, I don't know if he's a good person in person or not. I know business-wise, he's got a lot of business sense. And usually people who have a lot of business sense end up using it inappropriately just to make money hand over fist and screw everyone out. If people in the town of Monroe, where the Warren Museum is, if I remember, museum is, they don't want it to be a museum. They don't want the artifacts there. And from everything I know and I've heard about and have looked up on, there has never been a single haunting in that house, basically until he and Nesper took it over. Otherwise, even the Warrens themselves claim they were never haunted by anything that they kept there, which is all supposed to be haunted artifacts. So, I don't know. I think someone's getting a wee big for their britches and trying to be massive assholes. And yet again, in another fucking location they just shouldn't be at. And I do know that someone, a lovely little buddy of mine, wants to get in on the action here. So let us get this Discord call going here. Let's see if she picks up. Hello. Hold on here. It's hooked up to my other set. I gotta switch it over. Hello, can you hear me?
I can.
Yay! Yay! Everyone, welcome Hart.
What up, fam?
I'm gonna turn my TV down a few ticks here and maybe put my headset on so I can hear you a bit better.
Yeah, I gotta exit out of the live stream and pull it up on my phone now because my computer might break, so.
Right. The echoes be insane.
I mean...
Uno momento, por favor, guys. There. There we go.
Okay.
Should be all right as rain now.
Can you hear me?
I can definitely hear you, yes.
Bet.
And everyone else should be able to as well.
So what was that about Elton taking some haunted artifacts? Say where?
To Salem.
To Salem. What the fuck? Why?
That's apparently where he wants to move them. And on Stevie's YouTube channel, Truth or Demons podcast, right? There's a link. There's a link to have a petition to help keep him out of Salem and away from building this location for these artifacts.
Ooh.
And I think only U.S. people can do it because it's in the U.S. here. So Annabelle says John Proctor was the actual witch bro.
Yeah, you know, it's so funny. Like when we go places. Never mind. I'll save that for another one.
Oh, go for it. You're restarted. Don't leave him hanging. Go for it. Come on.
So like when we go places and we have to like put our names down, right? And they want to spell out Proctor. Garth is always, you know, Proctor, like Procter and Gamble, you know? Like PBR shit.
Yep.
And I'm always like Proctor, you know, like John and Elizabeth Proctor from the Salem witch trials.
Well, I mean, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to make it work, right?
Yeah, I like that way better. My dog is deciding to attack me because I'm talking. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah, he's making a mess.
Gotta love little critters.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was building the museum in town close to the house. I would assume if he's actually doing it in Salem, just because Stevie is usually pretty up to date on those types of things, and there wouldn't be a petition to stop him. And knowing him and knowing how Nesper are, I would definitely say he's going to put it someplace where tourism is extremely huge.
I was gonna say, yeah, there's a huge tourist attraction over there.
Yeah, they're going to be wherever the money is. So I could definitely see Elton doing it. And if not Elton himself, Nesper, because they still technically own the items. He's just got them on lease, basically.
I find it interesting. That must mean they didn't get like approval to be able to do it where they currently are. Well, nearby where they currently are.
I mean, I don't think most people want all that attention there, to be frank, but
No, because in all honesty, I mean, it draws in curious attention, but it also draws in a massive amount of negative attention.
agreed. Hello, Jesse. If I didn't say hi, Mouse, hi, Holly, Valkyrie, John, I think I mentioned earlier. So, yes, hello all. My great aunt lives 15 minutes away from the Warren home. The entire town wants Elton out. Ooh, there you go.
Well, there you have it. And that's another thing. You know, it's kind of a similar like situation, not really, but similar as far as like the Velisca house is concerned. Like there's a lot of people that live in the area, like they're not a fan of what goes on. They're not happy about it. And as far as like I'd say viewership or attention that the location is getting to date is very minimal in comparison to what it used to be because of the treatment it is receiving now.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you're gonna get some weirdos, right? They're gonna pop into your town. Yeah, it increases your tourism a little bit and gives a little bit more to like the hospitality sector, which is hotels and restaurants and the like. But then it's gonna make like your little town, like if yours is a nice little sleepy town, it's then gonna make like a big old target on your town. Like if someone did that to Augusta, which is the town nearby where I live, I'd be kind of pissed off because it's a nice quiet little town. If people started showing up and disrupting that, I'd be pissed off because I pay property taxes to live inside the same township in the same county. So I mean, I understand not wanting to have a haunted tourist attraction, because that's what it would be. Haunted, yep. Quote unquote. I think Elton should just fucking, I don't know, stay the fuck out of it. Go build his place in the middle of nowhere.
There you go.
Put up
No, not in the middle of nowhere, because now then you're gonna give them the idea to start going out in the country somewhere.
Yeah, right.
Like, we deal with enough of that as it is.
That's true. A lot of city folk take over our country spots.
They do. The hunters especially. Hunters from city or states away. Like, we got a guy that comes all the way from Pennsylvania. I'm like, why?
Well, the hunting's better there. That's why. But yeah, I thought that was a rather interesting kind of bit of news that really no one else has talked about yet. And I haven't seen it anywhere else besides her YouTube post so far. I haven't seen it on anyone else's yet.
Yeah, it has me curious. I'll have to look into that because I haven't checked very far into it other than this.
Right. It just popped up yesterday, so I was like, oh, that's very interesting. And I think I even messaged you like right after I saw it, told you guys to do it on the podcast.
Yeah, yeah. Sent that to me while I was figuring out like my computer was messing up again. I was in a mood.
Right. You guys won't see Hart on camera. She has issues with her computer right now, so she's just gonna be in voice. So if you guys been waiting to see her pretty face, it's not happening tonight. All right, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, my computer will probably like lock up and shut down on me if I even attempt. It's probably not a good idea.
Right. Hello, Mercer. Cal says he should go out to the Nevada desert, see if the aliens visit. No, Nevada's actually kind of nice, and I don't want him like getting too close to Zach Baggins, because then there'll be a whole hell of a lot of fucking nasty going on there. Miss Kelly says, the news seems to come out of nowhere. Stevie has such a robust spy network. A lot of people actually do have not spy networks per se, but people that are definitely keeping on the up and up with various bits of information.
Yeah, it's not hard to go surfing through different like platforms and
True.
talking to people to get information on, or like noticing an update of some kind. It's really not that difficult to do.
I mean, there are overnights on Facebook. Probably they're got to be on Twitter somewhere. There are probably a whole bunch of different places, plus their personal accounts. So who knows, whatever does things.
Yep, and people talk a lot too. So
yes, yeah, like Andrew talking about our upcoming September vacation.
how much did he give away?
I know he gave away like the place we're going. He gave away that we're doing it sometime in September. He messaged me on not stream yesterday, but the one before, saying that he was going to contact me on Monday after he picks whatever date it's going to be. It's like, you could have just sent that over Discord, bro. You told me to be quiet about it, but no.
He's excited. He's excited.
I know he's like balls to the wall, good to go.
I mean, I'm pretty excited about it too, cause like, I mean, we did talk about it a little bit on the podcast, didn't we?
The last one you guys did?
Yeah, the one with me and Jordan, and then Andrew popped in. I think
I-
we talked about it a little bit in there too.
You guys might have, I don't remember.
But yeah, we're gonna make a vacation out of it. Like,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
pretty excited. I told him I'm ready. I'm ready for some shenanigans, some good old fun, and I mean, obviously we'll have our moments of actually trying to do investigations and stuff. But it's always an adventure. It doesn't matter like what haunted location you go to. It's still an adventure.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
Unless we go in Steve's Demon House, then it's a real adventure.
Let's see here. Valkyrie says she posted a few pics of the location. It's not a place for tourism, especially at all. Are you talking about the Warren Museum? Because
I'm
yeah,
assuming it must be.
Yeah, that place it's on like a small, like little fucking dead end road basically in a town. Like, yeah, it's not a place to go investigating with like lots of people. Miss Kelly says Baggins versus Elton would be kind of interesting to watch, though they're both such drama queens. Oh my god, can you imagine them doing a collaboration to see who's got the most drama, who gets possessed the most, who screams the most? Good lord.
Is Ellen that much of a drama queen? I mean, I'm not gonna lie here. I've only sat through as much as I could tolerate, but like, I've never been like a fan or anything. I didn't know about Elton's existence until like Jordan was talking about him, you know?
From what I've watched of him, it really depends on who he's doing stuff with. If he's doing stuff like just with him and his wife, it's not so crazy, but if he's doing stuff with like adventuring with Josh and stuff like that, it gets a bit more theatrical, I guess I'll say.
Okay, all right. So
Yes, we can't trust Andrew with any surprises.
I mean, like when I go to locations with my sister,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if if you was to ever go and see any of my content on some of the places that we went to, me and my sister behave like total idiot children. Okay, giddy, and just stupid.
I could not see
Silly.
that at all.
Because we're like, it's like we're kids again. And fun fact, it was something that we always talked about doing when we were kids too. But so that's why we kind of behave that way. I don't know. Maybe he's like extra theatrical because he's with his buddies or something.
I mean, it's possible. Yeah, he could be that way because he's with his friends. Like, we all get a little weird, but constantly, video after video after video. Yeah, I can do a little theatrics too when I'm on stream, but I don't know.
If they're doing it like a lot with these specific, I think after a while it would kind of lose its.
Miss Kelly says he seems to have real big feelings when people talk about him. Yeah, he don't like the bad publicity. That's for damn sure. He's like a couple other people we know.
That's so unfortunate too, because like going into this, you have to have the mindset that people are gonna say bad shit about you.
speaking of having someone say bad shit about them, Seg just tonight called me a psychopath.
He said about died. I'm like, oh man, that was so good. I felt like in my perspective, he was saying it with love.
To be fair, I will tell you guys a story in case you never see that part in his stream. It was relatively towards the end. We were talking about spiders and getting rid of them, and I mentioned how a wolf spider got set on fire and thrown into a bonfire because it was in a pile of papers that we used to start the fire with. I forgot to put the word accidentally thrown in there, so he called me a psychopath.
It's so good.
Which
I was rolling for a little bit on that one. I was just that's funny.
I heard that when I was changing my kids, so I couldn't do anything, and I was trying so hard not to laugh.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. You know, I've gotten into a broom fight with a spider. Like, honest to God, I never thought there would be somebody more scared of me, like, than I am of spiders, until I watched that man literally have to look behind his back just to double check. Like, I've fought a spider on my ceiling with a broom, and I mean, we had some exchanging of words, and the moment he stuck his little legs up, oh, the fight was on. And then I tried getting him with the broom, and then he got down on the ground and he started running, and it scared the crap out of me. I don't think I successfully killed him.
I don't think the Warrens have any connections to Salem. They might have done an investigation there, but that would have been as far as it goes. In all honesty, I don't think they have like any true connections there.
I can imagine, being that it's the Warrens, they would go to any location where they could potentially find something spooky to retell.
Probably. Let's see here. You said the spider was running around screaming. It was. So, okay. The spider got thrown into the bonfire because it was in the pile of papers we were using to get the fire going. Once the fire was lit, we literally heard ee! And we literally see this fucking thing come running out, and it's a burning spider. It's running along the sands, and then it finally dies. So either
Spiders
it's
or
either
demons
like
confirmed.
Demons confirmed. Either it is screaming, which, by the way, if you didn't know, rabbits also scream when they get picked up by a predator. It's a terrible fucking noise, but they do it. Either this thing was screaming, or all of its bodily fluids were boiling inside its body as it's running around in circles. A little flaming ball of spidery death. So, there was noise. It was under a bridge. It echoed. We all laughed and screamed ourselves. Like, there was a bunch of us. So I'm not the only person that got to witness it.
You know, speaking of, like, screaming, so there's a reason why my fear intensified of spiders. When I was a kid, I had to change the litter box, and it was down in the basement, and there was always spiders down in the basement, so I was super paranoid. There was one time I was changing the litter box down in the basement, and there just so happened to be, like, one of those little black, fuzzy looking jumping spiders.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw it move in the corner of my eye, and I turned my head and I looked at it. I swear it lifted both of its front legs and hissed at me. I screamed. I dropped everything. I ran upstairs. I told them they have to deal with it. I ain't doing it. And then I was told repeatedly that they do not, there's no way I heard it hiss at me, but I swore I heard that thing hiss.
I mean, there are some spiders that can make noise by shaking their legs and stuff like that and their bristles. Now, I'm going to show something here right quick. I stated that Andrew Stonerock doesn't know how to keep secrets, right?
Yeah.
Look who the fuck sent me a goddamn TikTok.
What?
Fucking Andrew sent me a goddamn TikTok. That's Andrew Stonerock.
He sent you a TikTok. I can't see it.
He did. He sent me a fucking TikTok.
Of TikTok of what?
Of a fucking steering wheel for just out of nowhere. I'm not going to watch it right now, but it seems like anytime I talk about someone, they fucking send me a TikTok.
Oh.
Like, what the hell is the world coming to right now?
I don't know.
Yes, it was blurry because it was on my phone, but it's from Andrew. It's fucking ridiculous.
I don't do the TikTok thing.
Also, to answer your question, Valkyrie, I'm not completely a psychopath. I am a logical, analytical,
Psychopath.
potential mass murderer. That is what I
Wow.
am.
Or what? You better specify right now. You're live, sir.
I murder insects all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I do the same thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm really bad RNG with flies. Like I was on a spree one day. My husband bought like a bunch of fly swatters. I was on a rampage with a fly swatter. I was like, babe, I killed like 30 right here on the floor.
Good lord.
Yeah,
Um,
them flies, I'm telling you, they're bad.
we just got ladybugs right now. Let's see here. Cal says, I once looked in the bathroom mirror to see a giant wolf spider on my head. I screamed the house down. Yeah, I don't like seeing spiders when I'm in my bathroom. That terrifies me sometimes. Spider homicide, to be clear. Yeah. I do my best to save them unless they touch me. If they touch me, there is no redemption for them. They are going to be gone.
Oh, I'm gonna be blatantly honest with you guys here. Like, if there's a spider in my house, it's a death sentence. Like, you do not belong in my house ever. This is my turf, not yours. My territory, not yours. Stop acting like you own it. Behaving like a freaking freeloader, just run all up in my house like it ain't no big deal, but it is. Okay, I have fear. I don't want you in my house.
They'll only help. Let's see here. Anne says there's a
They
quote
can
on
help outside.
a bumper sticker in a movie, Jeepers Creepers. I'm not a complete idiot. Some parts are missing. I believe it stands for Psychos too. Ouch. I have nothing missing right now.
What?
That I think about. Jesus Christ. Charge it rent. I mean, if you put the spider in a window, at least it takes care of things. But
I don't mess with like when spiders outside. Like obviously, I'm not gonna like swat them down and stuff because they're very productive on the outside. But inside in my area, like okay, I've heard too many horror stories about like spiders getting into people's ears and then like doing things and putting web in there and people like thinking they have a bad ear infection and then they go to clean it out and all of a sudden a spider crawls out on their face. Like, I ain't doing it.
that's kind of funny because Mouse just said spiders are okay until they're running straight for my face across the pillow when I open my eyes.
I'm psychic.
That'd be fucking nightmare fuel.
Like, spiders are terrifying.
They are when you're not expecting them, so not so bad otherwise.
They are when I'm expecting them too.
I will try to save it, but I'm not touching it. That's pretty much what it is too, yeah. And it's true, and I'm a psycho. No, you're not a psycho, you're a brat. we gotta stick to that story, that way the cops will never know. So we were also discussing in Seg's stream about devices, and he was talking about a bunch of different videos that he plans on doing. And I brought up the question, and I brought this question up to Hart earlier today as well. When it comes to the devices that we use for paranormal investigation at current, some of them actually still have merit if they were broken down into their key components. And my biggest example was the death bell, which I know most people fucking hate this damn thing. But I have a reason why it still has merit, okay? If you get the death bell from like actual Walmart, or it's just a hotel bell, you just click to ding it, you can use that for an investigation instead of something that has a timer and or a EMF detector on it or whatever. You know, use just a regular ass fucking bell, and if that thing ever dings, that is actual physical interaction by something other than us. If there's a camera constantly on it, you will see the thing actually go down to tap the bell. That'd be perfect for an investigation, right? Instead of this fucking wild ass shit they come up with.
Yeah, and it's like a part of like something we've always done with investigations is using physical trigger objects. That's why people would put pennies on a piece of paper and draw circles around the pennies and leave them in place and then try to like catalog, see if there was any movement, you know? Like there's nothing wrong with doing that. Like I'd do that. I have a little bear, like my own little scare bear that you have to physically touch the wiring on it to make it go off. It won't go off any other way.
Right. Mouse says bells are old school. Candle, book, and bell. We have Hart and I actually talked about a candle as well, about using a candle and or a kerosene lamp, but I made the valid point that if that kerosene lamp were to fall over, there's nothing putting out that fire fast enough. At least with a candle, there's a chance.
Bottled water. I mean,
you better bring your own freaking fire extinguisher.
It does burn pretty fast. Like it burns up pretty quick. Talking about kerosene, right? Like,
yeah,
doesn't it burn pretty quick?
I mean, it'll burn fast and really hot. That's the problem, is it burns extremely hot. But a candle would work if you actually got like what a kerosene lamp does have, which is a cylinder that goes over the top of it. That way wind or air can't hit the candle except for on top. And then you could go with the whole, you know, if you blow out this candle, you know, in the next 10 seconds, you count down 1 to 10 or whatever, or 10 to 1, and it were to go out, that'd be different, because the only way you're going to blow it out is from the top of that hole. If you guys have ever played with a kerosene lamp, you really can't blow through the glass very well. It actually has to go on top when you blow down on it. A lot of venues don't allow open flames. Yes, they do not allow open flames in most places. If they are abandoned, they don't know you're there, it'd be different. But don't do any trespassing.
Yeah,
Ask
I don't
first.
recommend that.
Don't go to jail. Use electric
Probably
candles.
a good idea not having open flames at some of these locations. Have you seen some of the people that go to them?
Yes.
Look at them freaking Crayola twins. I want to trust them with fire.
I wouldn't trust them with a car for sure. Accidentally setting the place on fire. I don't think the deposit covers that. Yeah, no, that'd be
No, that's a lawsuit.
Mm-hmm. But I mean,
If you sign a waiver, and it clearly states in there like no open flame, and all of a sudden the place goes up in flames while you're there, you better get yourself a good attorney.
I thought I heard something at my window.
Because I don't see your way out of that.
No. But I mean, it was an investigative tool back in the day. It can still be used as an investigative tool.
Yeah. You just like the same thing that you teach children: don't play with lighters. Like handle shit responsibly. Like, come on.
Like if you were to do a candle, if you take like a little tea candle, like the little itty bitty ones, put it down inside of the bottom of a bowl, so it's got a big lip around it. Then you take a glass cylinder and put that over the top of it. That candle isn't going to set anything on fire in any way, shape, or form, because number one, the tea tree candles have a little tin I think it's tin or aluminum that goes all the way around it to begin with. Then you have it sitting in a bowl, and then it has a glass cylinder on top of it. It's not going to set anything on fire. And it is still small enough and produces enough light where you could still get a viable response. But most places wouldn't allow that unless you sit down and show them the full thing all the way out. They might be willing to work with it, but it's just another investigative technique instead of using all these fucking goddamn EMF lights and ropes and REM pods and the cat balls, which are a fucking joke.
I don't have mine anymore. I'm kind of sad about that. You know how many times I wanted to make a stupid little scripted video, like with the cat balls and my cat, and I can't even do that now. I don't want to waste money on more.
Don't play with lighters and hand them a sparkler at 4th of July. I don't hand my kids sparklers.
I did.
When they're like 10, maybe.
I did.
If they're standing in our driveway with no grass, no trees, maybe.
Just like when we go outside and there's cattle out in the yard, we say stay away from them because you go near them, they could trample you, you die. Don't do it.
So I also tell them don't go by the fence, and they go, why? And you say it's electric. And then they want us to, they still want to touch it at least once, and then learn their lesson.
Yeah.
Or at least is what my
We
grandparents
we
did to me.
we've done a lot of electric fence testing out here. No, seriously, like we got an electric fence that actually goes around the property that we would set up. We would do the solar panel
Mm-hmm.
uh and run an electric fence around, and we always have to go out and test it because we get deer and stuff that come through the fence. So like they'll mess up the electric fence, and we have it installed to keep the cows from trying to get out because they obviously think grass is greener on the other side, but it ain't.
Right. I mean, also deer can jump 6 feet in the air too. So
Yeah, but they mess our stuff up sometimes, let me tell you. Especially during hunting season, because hunters be out here, so they're running deer through our pasture like crazy, and we have a pond.
well, yeah, and they got the rut going on. Let's see
Oh
here.
yeah, that too.
Valkyrie goes, not gonna lie, paranormal tools when being rattled off is probably a kink for Zach Bagans. Oh my,
Why?
you know, he could very well be, you know, wearing his freaky ass glasses, getting it on to himself with a spirit box
Yep.
going off next
Yep.
to him, getting that white noise. Yeah, he very well could be. I could see
No.
him being a freak like that. Now that image is inside everyone's heads, you're welcome.
No, my ears are bleeding and I'm dying inside.
That was another thing you and I kind of talked about just briefly is the spirit boxes.
Yeah,
I think
yeah. I used those things for years.
I honestly think if we had just something that created just general white noise, like take a fan for instance, a fan running just creates general white noise.
Yeah.
But if you had white noise going off at a relatively low decibel level, maybe an entity or a spirit could then pull something together from it because it's just a white noise generation system rather than skipping through radio channels, which will give you like, hello, my darling, hello, my baby, hello, my, you know, ragtime gal type of shit, right? You're not going to get actual music coming from it. But,
Yeah. You go according to like theorizing if you're wanting to amplify the energy around you, the two biggest things that are the highest inducing on energy is like a fan and a vacuum. Vacuums put out so much.
fluorescent lights, because fluorescent lights would give off that damn humming noise.
Oh my god.
Like the ones
And
in schools, the
and
great big long
ticking,
ones.
The ticking.
Yes.
Ah.
What if we got someone to build a system that uses fluorescent lighting from like the old school stuff where it would actually create that damn hum? Like maybe it was that hum that made us all fucking see shit. Because for the most part, it was us having those goddamn lights in schools all above our heads for 8 hours a fucking day, and we're the ones that are seeing a bunch of crazy ass shit.
Some of these haunted locations still have it. They still exist. They usually exist in the most like decrepit looking part of the building.
And only listens to classical music in places. Valkyrie, yes, I have seen the Valentine's Day episode where he talked about that. I also saw the episode where he confused an incubus and a succubus, and he was hoping to get on with an incubus because he didn't realize the incubus was the male version of a succubus. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was Zach.
I remember that episode.
He's such a fucking idiot.
I remember like when I started watching Ghost Adventures, it was like 2014, 15 when I started watching them. I just watched them because I like to laugh at them. I didn't really take them all that serious.
I can admit that I have watched every single season and every single episode of Ghost Adventures.
There's so many episodes where I would like yell at my TV and go, "There ain't no freaking way! No way!" Like I remember there was this one episode where it was like there was this shadow figure that they got in a window, and I remember watching like the way it moved when it went up, and it looked like either like a mop head or like actual mop or like dreadlocks or one or the other, but it was the way it like floated. It popped up and then it popped down, and I was like, "Nuh-uh, that's a person."
Yeah,
Like that's fake.
they've had a lot of interesting videos for sure. episodes.
And they have stories that get told about them quite often, especially from like tour guides of haunted locations. Like there was one tour guide that was in conversation with my mother talking about how like, yeah, they're a bunch of idiots. All they did was go in there and then just like scream the whole time and then running around, you hear things banging and clanging and yeah.
And, you know,
So they don't always have the greatest opinions of them either.
no, but like that's a whole nother thing, is like the investigative style, right? Some people in these investigations, they go fucking just hog wild, balls to the wall, insano mode for no goddamn reason at all.
Like, they were watching Ghost Adventures. It was like their religion.
All right, I understand being scared. I understand saying like, "Oh, what the fuck?" You know, having that type of moment. I completely get it.
Yeah.
But if you've been doing it for, let's say, 3 years, and you've gone on 20 or 30 different investigations at this point in time, you should kind of be more relaxed and more understanding that things are going to go bump in the night. If that was what was happening on a regular basis, you would then develop a resistance to it, right? You'd become adapted to it. But these people don't, which gives the indication that it's all fakery and all embellishments, unless they're constantly excited over every single moment they have, which doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the selling points is a lot of the devices that they would use. Ghost Adventures was really big on using all these devices, and it was like their little marketing brand there, because after they would talk about it, I'd notice like this item would be out for sale and like prices on it going up a little bit, so it would, and there would be the fluctuation of the market, and anytime they go like into more details with the REM pod, all of a sudden I'd see like the REM pod just kind of peak a little bit and then go back down. Like when I got my REM pods, I think they were $86 at the time. And if you was to look up a REM pod now, how much would that cost?
Depending on what brand you're looking at, from like 120 to like almost 300, I think, depending on brand.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google it real quick.
Right.
I'm just curious.
Let's see here. Valkyrie says apparently sexual demons were his bi-awakening. Well, he can say bye-bye to any actual awakenings because that dude's blind as fuck. They did that in the Vulture Mine, the vacuum to suck up those ghosts. We're not doing Luigi's Mansion. Thank you very much, Cal. Great game though, by the way. Let's see here. The ghost fish clip was one I hadn't seen. He really is blind. He the ghost fish is just he's a fucking dumbass. That was a really bad joke of his. Could be that he's not getting it from the living. Valkyrie's trying alternatives. He ain't getting them from the dead either. They don't want to touch that sumbitch. Valkyrie says they paint spirituality and spirits as this over-the-top thing. Meanwhile, if they truly are ghosts out there, they're probably scared and confused and just people just people still. A regular conversation works. And you know, some people say that that's exactly what to do, and other people say they don't have any experiences with the spirits unless they are acting like the spirits don't exist. Then something tends to happen. Did you find the prices?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
What was your guess?
Like around 120 to 300.
Oh, to 300, yeah. So they're ranging between 160 to 190 right now.
Okay.
That's still stupid high. Like,
Well,
oh
yeah,
my
I mean,
God.
for almost $200, you can get 2 decent cameras, which
and think of this too. At the time frame that like when I got mine, there wasn't that much information out on REM pods.
right.
Thanks to debunkers coming in and, you know, actually like tearing the devices apart and going, okay, this is what's inside. You now know like what these devices actually are and what it's capable of, because when you purchase it, you don't get those explanations.
Well, to be devil's advocate for a moment here, if the REM pod is used appropriately, it could be a very beneficial tool. Like if you do go to a place, let's say a place that is outside of the usual hustle and bustle, right? So let's take Nopeming, for instance, in Duluth, Minnesota. If you go there, it is out in the middle of the forest. A REM pod could actually be used out there effectively if you aren't using walkie-talkies or cell phones. If you just put the REM pod up at in a room, you know, a quarter of a quarter of a mile or however fucking far it is from one side of the building to the other, right? You investigate on one side, the REM pod's on the other side with the camera, then you could potentially have something happen if it's utilized in that way. But unfortunately, everyone that's using a REM pod has them like fucking right next to themselves with all their other devices, so they don't. It's intentional false positives at that point. So, Feral Goth Girl, hello.
Like, I remember when we discovered that walkies were setting our REM pods off. That was annoying. Like, wait a minute, click that walkie. Are you kidding? It's all the way over there and it's still going. And we would cue it. Like, we would time that. It was like, wow, this is kind of pointless at this point. Like,
Yeah, it's got like a 2-second delay. It like you can press the button, and the moment you release the button, then the REM pad will go off. Like it's a slight delay on it.
All it is it's your little conduit of energy picker upper. I pick up the energy, and you pull that antenna out further, and you like up the sensitivity of it.
Mm-hmm.
It'll pick up the fluctuation from further like radius.
Right. And yeah, Cal, you can make your own,
antenna.
but yeah, because it's an antenna. I mean, some of the devices could be utilized, right, if they weren't being used with other devices at the same time. I think there's a possible chance. I think it would be way better on investigations if a lot of these devices weren't used. All we really need to focus on is auditorial and visual. That's it.
I got a yes/no box we could use. Just for comedic relief, because that's all it's good for.
Bring it. Why not? I mean,
yeah.
You and I talked about the card thing, not the other one that we've discussed prior, but the one, you know, just involving a regular deck of cards. You just take one card out, you put it face up, and you either have, you know, the card suit, right, which is like you know, club, spade, hearts, diamonds, or the number. And you have a microphone sitting next to that, and you just ask every 5 or 10 minutes, right? Hey, can you tell us what's on that card? And if you were to ever get the exact suit of that card or the number on that card, that would be crazy evidence. Because all you're doing is just asking every so often. And you have a microphone right there, and there's nothing else to tell you, you know, from a phone app or whatever that, oh, it's this, it's that. Because no matter where you go, cards have been around for ages. Gambling was huge all across the U.S. for, like, without a shadow of a doubt.
No.
So why not use a deck of cards in that way? And I've only seen like 3 people actually do that. I think one of them was Ghost Hunters. One was actually Ghost Adventures. I remember specifically they did it in a gambling house where who the fuck was it that died there? It was Wild Bill Hickok. They did it in that gambling house where he was shot. And I don't remember who the other group was. But like it'd be a very simple thing. Take the game Guess Who and the ghost to flip down the pictures that don't look like them. I think that'd be a little way too complicated. Like, that is... Because if you've ever played Guess Who, and you have the little flippers, you can actually flip one of them down, and then like you can actually get 3 or 4 of them to fall down right afterwards just by the momentum of it moving, because it's a cheapo kids game. So if you had a way to only have each one come down by like a button press or a flip switch, so that it doesn't unintentionally bring others down, then it would work. I don't think any of them would fall. And then if you had a breeze, that would probably take them out too, because there'd be nothing to stop the breeze unless you had it sitting in a box. And no, Anne, you didn't see me go for a ride. Just stating. Never happened.
What?
I'm trying to think. What was the other one we talked about?
Oh my god, I thought my computer screwed up for a moment there. I was getting worried.
Yeah, you were silent there.
Yeah, that was my. Now you know what it sounds like when I'm getting worried. All of a sudden, I get real quiet.
Her computer's shoddy. But like, it is a good idea to have things for them to manipulate, right? I have a list.
Yeah.
I know I talked about a couple of these, but shit,
And
that is not the list. That is wrong thing. I was gonna bring
I
up
also have a
fucking
Ouija
WoW.
board. No, nobody needs to get that either. I got that covered too.
Yeah, you can keep the fucking Ouija board. I mean, we have one too. I mean, it's I got the planchette up here for ours.
I wanted to get. I
See?
wanted to. I wanted to have like a homemade one. We were talking about designing one just for shits and giggles.
Let's see here. Oh, the flashlight method. A lot of people say the flashlight method is complete bullshit, because what a lot of them do is they, twist the end of it so it's just barely on there, so they'll let it flicker on and off. I don't want that. I want the flashlight in the case until the cameras are all set up. You open that big ass flashlight up, you make sure it goes click click to turn the light on and click click to turn the light off, right? Has to have the physical interaction with an audible click. You tighten that thing on like you're the fucking Hulk tightening on a pickle jar lid. Brand new flashlight, brand new batteries, whole 9 yards. If that motherfucker turns on camera, you have something.
That is such a valid point. But of course, you'll always have the argument, well, they're probably not strong enough.
Hey, if we get told that they hit people, they scratch people, they throw objects, they attach themselves to us, they do all these wild things, they scream at the top of their lungs, right? They slam doors. They better be damn strong enough to press a fucking button. Be honest about
True.
it.
That is so true. That's a very valid point.
If they can knock on walls, knock down doors, and this whole plethora of shit, they can push a button. Hart, if you do end up coming to Collingwood, we have several wooden handmade Ouija boards for sale in the shop I run.
Ooh. Yo. Souvenir. Thank you.
There you go, souvenir.
Definitely need more info on this because that's gonna be my souvenir.
Holly, I actually did do a trip like Beardo did, but unfortunately I was actually holding one of my kids when it happened. And my other kid grabbed this arm, pulled it back, and it sent my chair back while I was holding my youngest, and we all went down with the chair. Luckily no one got hurt except me, but it has happened. What? Not on camera.
You're over there chair tipping?
I may or may not have had that happen.
Oh my god. Well, just so you know, when you land, it hurts.
True. Ghosts have to use a lot of energy just to be heard. They cannot throw things or people to contradict Hollywood. Yeah, I don't believe they can. I don't believe they can throw things. I don't believe they can throw people. But if we are to believe that they can do mimicry, right, or something along those lines, and we provide the energy for them, which would be our own energy, our own temperature, and if they are to, utilize that, they should be able to press a button. That's why I brought the bell idea up, because the bell is just a simple little tap. It takes very, very little to make a hotel bell go off. You just go ting, and there it goes. A flashlight would take a big time click to actually make that work. But if that were to ever happen, that is crazy evidential proof of something strange, because you would hear it and it could actually be visual because the light will turn on. But then you have the other things like the card calling. I have one. I'm not sure if it would work or not, but it is a temperature distortion. It is where you would have a glass or a glass of water at room temperature with a thermal camera on that glass, and you would request for the glass to increase in temperature. Oh. Because over time, the natural ambient temperature of the room is going to decrease. So you would ask for it to increase. Then you have the camera filming it the entire time. And if you actually have an increase of, let's say, 2 or 3 degrees when no one's touching the water at all, that would then become significant. Because if it, to increase in temperature, it uses up energy. It uses up joules of energy to increase in temperature. And if we believe that spirits are energy and they utilize energy, they could, in fact, increase the temperature of something rather than just decreasing the temperature all the time.
Well, that and they supposedly naturally draw energy from water sources.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that gets said a lot.
Yeah, especially running water. If it's stagnant, then they have like some other thing they talk about. But like these are things that I think we should see more of on investigations, especially let's say in the debunking community. We should see more simplistic investigations being done rather than just debunking the devices. We should see some like very simple investigations.
I like that. I mean, that's valid.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like seeing the debunking on like the chubby cub that Mason debunked right at the Garnett house.
Oh yeah, that
Fucking
was
loved it.
entertaining.
Right? Loved it.
That reminds me, that's a location I want to talk to my team about going to is the Garnet.
Yeah, it's not very expensive either.
No, and they have some availabilities.
Right? Feral Goth, wouldn't that depend on the temp of the water and the temp of the room? Cold water warms up in a warm room. Correct. What you would do is you would get the water and you'd have it sit out for about an hour before you performed the experiment. That way the water becomes room temperature. It usually takes around an hour for cold water to reach room temp and for warm water to cool down to reach room temp. Whatever the temperature of said room would be. And then you would ask for the experiment to be performed. Right? So you'd get the water out as you're setting up all your cameras for the night, and you'd let it sit in the room that you want to perform the experiment in, and it will reach the ambient room temperature. So you have to do a little bit of setup before doing the actual experiment, which is how you perform the control. Which is no different than me wanting to go into a place without research or bias. I know the place like your location, right? Your location has claims. If I don't know what those claims are and I experience something in a specific location where the claim that I will have matches the claim that you have been told, that validates that claim because I didn't know about it prior. But other people in my team would know about it. That makes sure that I don't have research or bias, but then they would understand from you or whatever guide would be available what actually goes on. It helps validate and give validity to the claims and the potential haunting. Ah, goddamn. I'm very much like science focused because I had to do a lot of this stuff when I was going for my degrees in psychology, where if you sat down with people in a room, you would want them to not really know what the experiment was. So sometimes you would give them a little bit of information, or you would lie about the experiment to make sure that whoever you were doing the experiment on wasn't going to skew the results. And then afterwards, you would then have a debriefing period and you would tell them, hey, this is what was actually happening. I thank you for your time. Do you need anything from me? Type of situation. That way, all the results you get are closer to being 100% valid rather than, oh, hey, we're doing, a facial recognition program to see if this face is prettier than that face, right? And if that's exactly what you're doing, you can have people that actually go out there and go like, well, I'm going to choose the disgusting face over the pretty face just to fuck with them, right? And that does happen. So usually you tell them something and then you kind of lie about what you're actually looking for. That way your results are a little bit more favorable. Theoretically. Doesn't happen all the time, but that's kind of what you're supposed to go with. And then if you have outliers, you usually toss those outliers out because then they're usually far enough outside the range that you're looking for. You don't really have to deal with them. You do paid studies that do that? Makes sense? Yeah. Well, that's just me. I mean, Andrew wants to tell me all of your, he wants so bad to tell me the claims of Collingwood so bad. And I told him, no, I don't want to know yet. Don't tell me. Are you still there, Hart? Or did you crash?
I mean, I was starting to doze off. That was science. Man, I didn't do good in
Oh,
that
ouch.
subject.
Oh my God, my heart.
I felt like I was in school again.
Oh, come on, man. That is fucking rude. That is so rude.
Yeah, but it's funny.
You fucking little bitch. You need to consider those threats to internal validity. Exactly.
Sworn.
I will swear.
That's so uncalled for.
Yeah.
My little feelings are hurt.
Your whittle feelers.
My little feelers.
See, but Miss Kelly knew exactly what I was talking about there. And Feral Goth understands, and so do other people. Jessie says she dozed off. That's not surprising. Jessie needs to get her sleep because she's still a kid.
No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like that is totally like that's what's essential for the field. Like that's what's important about having so many different people with different types of backgrounds going into this, because there can be so many like logical, rational explanations to claims, and
Yep.
doing some of the old school stuff like was always like some kind of an indicator that there was something going on that was beyond explanation, and what do you do to proceed forward with it. Like, and it started off like from when I started getting into it was watching like these people going to others' homes and they're dealing with these hauntings that are freaking them out, and they're trying to make them feel better.
Jessie just said I'm boring.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yo, fuck you both.
I love it.
But yeah, I mean, I like the idea of going in with a more science-like approach just because that's how my mind works. I want to believe that there's something out there. People have all these experiences and all these claims, and I can't disprove their claims. I can't unvalidate them. So I have to go in a way that will make it more valid for myself and others that are like me, who want to believe and are searching for that.
Oh, despite everything, I still believe. Like, there's just some things that I've experienced with more than one person that makes me question what it is and what causes it.
Right. And like I said,
Now,
I can't disprove it or unvalidate it, so.
yeah.
Ow.
In my mind, I will always believe, but I mean, it doesn't matter where I go. I always hold skepticism, and I'm very like leery of, you know, things actually happening.
Right.
So but there's still those moments where something will happen and it does freak you out a little bit, especially if you're alone. There's a logical reason for that too. It's easy to get jump scared in the dark.
Our minds are a powerful thing. They fuck with us all the time. Cal asks, would we consider using Google Translate if the ghosts don't speak English and you didn't speak their language?
I mean, if there's like some kind of a language barrier, but it depends on location and what the history
Yeah.
is of it.
If I was going to a location where I knew I wasn't capable of speaking their language, I would likely ask someone who does speak fluently the language that of the location that I'm in to do some recorded conversation, and I could play the recorded piece and then wait for 5-10 minutes or whatever for a response to potentially happen on a recorder. That is probably what I would do more so than Google Translate. Until like afterwards, if we were listening through, and then maybe if you could take that audio bit and send that through Google Translate, maybe you could find something there, or have another native speaker listen to it and get their interpretation of what it says. But I don't think I'd use Google Translate myself.
You can have AI.
Nope. Nah. I'm good.
You tell AI, it's like, say this in this language, and then record it as it does the voiceover.
Man, you're gonna get people are gonna listen to that and be like, oh my god, I should start doing that now.
No, I mean, I don't think it's a harmful idea, but it's just no.
Yeah. Kristen, hello. I mean, I have thought about because I do have the ability to speak different languages. I know a bit of Arabic, I know a bit of German, I know a bit of Spanish. I could do that, like certain like specific phrases, but I couldn't have a full blown conversation in one of those other languages. And it'd be really hard unless you had someone that was a fluent speaker to do that for you. But I don't think I'd use Google Translate. No.
Blesha bresha numa numa ye. Okay.
No, we will not be using that.
Oh. Okay. Hello.
I mean, you could, but
Salud. Sin miedo. I do.
salud. Yeah, cheers. I mean, all right, so like that one you could use if you were like going to be doing a shot or something or a drink, which, okay, that's another thing, right?
Oh, I wouldn't be doing that on an investigation.
No, just hold on. I personally believe that there are certain locations where you could actually have a drink at that location.
Oh, like a bar?
Yeah, like
Like a saloon?
if you're investigating a bar, a distillery, a saloon,
I mean, that would make sense. Yeah, I got what you said.
but you would almost have to have a drink that they would have had there. Like if you go to a distillery, you should be drinking whatever they distilled at that time, right? At its peak time, at the height of the distillery, you should do it when it's that time, because that'll probably give you the best potential results.
Some of them will knock you off your feet, too. Yeah, just being stout.
Right, exactly. I mean, you need to have those trigger events, I guess, along with trigger objects to see if anything will happen within reason. You can't be like Elton and trying to put, the Annabelle doll in Salem and go, oh, it's a trigger object now. You can't do that shit to trigger some type of weird fucking situation to happen. You can't do that. It's gotta make sense.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, a lot of this is just like old school way of doing it, and maybe backpedal a little bit, add a little bit of that old school. I could see that. That'd be kind of interesting to see again.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not talking old school like what Twin Paranormal did on the whose fucking video was it?
There's no way
Mike.
anything involving them is old school.
They did. Who did it? Mike. Real evidence. He did a video on them, and they had a really, really old tape recorder, like one from maybe like the 70s, I think 70s, maybe early 80s, and they were using that in this museum. I think it was like a really weird looking museum, but that's where they did it at. And I was like, I don't know if I'd want to go like with that per se. I'd want to have like a modern day fucking recorder. Communion in a church? Yeah. I mean, you could do
it'd be
that.
fun to mess with one of those, though. It'd be kind of interesting to see it.
An old analog recorder?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I wouldn't have a problem doing it. It'd probably record better than DR60, so it comes out clearer. The flower on the floor. If you could do the flower on the floor, yes.
Just don't do baby powder.
Right, yeah, just don't do baby powder. Like, if you could do the flower on the floor and get away with it and have, like, no one really get pissed off about it, then yes. Where are you positioned on Earth? On your mom.
What?
Was it a micro VHS recorder? It was not from the same time. No, it was a big one. It was a big fucking recorder. I think it was it River that had it? I think it was River that was holding it. And, like, he took two hands. I called her. You weren't there. Ah, darn. I think it was River. I always get the two mixed up, so I really don't remember. But it was a really large analog recorder. And when Mike was doing his reaction to the video, he actually said it sounded clearer than their DR60 recordings. And
That's so
I mean,
sad.
having an analog one wouldn't be bad. So
analog is plus in comparison to DR60.
yes,
It's greater. It's greater than.
it has a better
Doing a little
sound
bit of math here.
output.
Mm.
You're doing some math.
Yeah, I was doing math.
Are you trying to
That was
figure out?
it.
Okay, you were just trying to figure out which one's the greater, which one's the lesser.
No, I really wasn't trying to figure it out. I was trying to say it.
Oh, okay. Some other team used a micro VHS and was talking about how it was like the ones the Warrens used. Yeah, no, the Warrens used big old bulky things. They didn't have anything small.
I'm
I think
sure
the
they
Warrens
used what
actually
was
used
available to them at
the
that time frame.
the great big ones with the reels on them is what I think they use, but I don't remember exactly.
That'd be because of the time frame they were running around doing it.
Yeah, yeah. Everything is better than a DR60. Yes. That and oh my god, they're so damn expensive anyways. Like, why would you want to buy one of those fucking pieces of garbage? They're like, I think the last time I looked it was like $1,200 fucking dollars for one of them, because they're no longer in production.
Wow, the price went down. Last time I looked, it was around 1,500.
Jesus Christ, that is like literally eight really decent cameras. Like, there'd be no reason at all to buy a DR60. You
No,
could get
your phone will record it better than anything. Better than a DR60, I mean.
yeah. That makes sense for the 60s and 70s, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, no, the DR60 is completely it's a junk piece of equipment. The death bell with its mechanism inside, and I'm pretty sure it has a timer in it. I think it was
What?
Mythos. Maybe it was Beardo. I don't remember which one. One of them was testing it, and they said it would almost go off on fucking cue, like it was being timed, which is very possible if it has a mechanism inside. It could either be registering EMF or it could be on a timer. In Overnight's video that they did with Exploring with Josh, they had a death bell in there when he was dealing with the Annabelle doll or whatever, and that kept going off just constantly without like a fucking hesitation at all. So I think there's probably a timing mechanism in it as well.
No, it's just recalibrating the whole time.
Yeah, right. And then the motion sensor boxes. Ugh. I don't like those.
Yeah, when it comes to motion and you're moving around, any form of light hitting anything, casting a shadow around that device, it doesn't matter. Like, it's gonna pick it up every time.
Especially if it's like an IR shadow too, because it's an IR motion
Oh yeah.
sensor. So if you have an IR shadow and your shadow goes over it, it'll activate it. So what should be done in that situation, instead of using a motion sensor, right? Or if you're going to use it, you put it far enough away from you. If you are in one room, put it in the hallway next to you where your shadow can't get through the door. Close the door in that room that you're in. Have it out there. Have a camera behind it to record it. Maybe something could be caught at that point in time, but if you have dust go in front of that lens, if you have a bug go in front of it, if you have a cobweb go in front of it, those things do go off. No different than a Ring doorbell or a static motion sensor outside, because my motion sensor goes off all the time out here beyond this window. You can't trust them, but you have to develop a way when you're investigating to place them to remove that potential human error element as much as possible.
Yeah, I think for me, like when it comes to those specific devices, I'll never put any stock in it. Um, I think the ones that still have some relevance is like your EMF detectors. I think that's great for always detecting anything that could affect you physically.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Because any bad wiring, like,
mm-hmm.
I like that it picks it up really good. Those are usually the areas I don't like being in because it makes my head feel like it's getting crushed after so long.
Well, yeah. The EMF sickness is like an actual thing.
Yep,
It's when I was
I'm that person.
Yeah. It's like when I was mentioning the fluorescent lighting that we dealt with in schools back when, 15, 20 years ago or whatever. You would have that nasty ass hum. You're out there all day. It could give you headaches. It'll make you feel nauseous if you're stuck in a room with just that above you. Um,
I just
people,
realized something.
yeah, people get that all the time, and it causes paranoia. It causes sense of unease. You can lose your balance because of it. It can mess with your eyesight a little bit. Having an EMF detector can show you, hey, this is a huge spot of EMF. This is probably a known location where people are having issues. That should be investigated by an actual electrician at that point, because maybe there could be exposed wiring, or maybe a outlet is going bad, or a power box itself is pumping out more than it should. Hell, you can
In
even
other
use it
words,
outside and look at the transformers. See if
when
any of
there's
those are pumping out.
when there's high amounts of it in one like specific area, I don't recommend staying in that area. You might want to get away from it.
Yeah, don't stay very long. Like, get a professional in there to take care of it. That's like a clear sign
Uh,
that something bad's gonna happen.
I just realized something. I'm kind of like a walking EMF detector. It
Technically,
just
we
occurred
all
to
are, but yeah, the more sensitive the person is, the bigger the effect. So yeah, you could be a walking EMF detector that way.
Yep, yep. Good to know. I have usefulness. I have something I can add to my investigations. I am the EMF detector.
You've had a lot of usefulness, but yes, you can add it to your investigations. I wouldn't want you to use it for your investigation because that's like a bad idea in general, but you could.
I just something around it.
Ghost Hunters did an investigation at a guy's home. Jay actually pointed out that in the basement of the guy's home. Yeah, and then if I remember, his bedroom was right above where that EMF bubble was. And so he was basically sleeping in it the entire time. And if I remember, he was complaining about like night terrors and demons at night and a whole bunch of crazy shit. So yeah, EMF is like a huge issue. The only
Yeah.
and an EMF detector, if you're out in the middle of nowhere in a location where there really isn't any power and it's all turned off, then if you get huge EMF spikes, then it becomes relevant. But if you're in a location that still has power, has Wi-Fi, has radio frequencies going on all the time, it's not going to provide you a whole lot other than,
And
hey, this is the biggest unit.
now most of these pay-to-play locations that you go to, you're going to be dealing with that no matter what. Like, because there's always going to be like security cameras. There's always going to be some source of power, especially for people that are going there frequently for any kind of investigation. So a lot of, date locations, yeah, it's always going to have that.
When I was looking into no pemming, one of the things that they do is that if you go there in the wintertime, there's no power to that building at all because it's in the middle of nowhere.
Oh,
So they
that's
don't have power to it in the winter.
huh.
And they literally talk about bringing your own way to stay warm because they have nothing there to keep you warm.
Oh, well, I mean, we just got a brand new generator, so
Hey, it's only in Minnesota. That's not too terribly far.
it can power an entire house. It's a big one. It was at 14,500. Uh, what was the word at the end? Fuck, I forget.
See, now we're planning a whole nother investigation because now we can go in the winter to no pemming where there's no power and we can actually play with some of these other instruments that will find these discrepancies. Then again, you could just run into natural like EMF fields as well if you're like around big sources of, I think, quartz and iron and a few other minerals that can give off EMF.
Yep. Yeah.
There's all sorts of things we can explore and play with. And why haven't enough people been fucking doing it? God damn it.
Because it's not as exciting anymore, right? Everything's always changing. So when you think about it, like this is the field's way of changing. It just didn't change for the better.
Right. Yeah, I can get that. But
Just got all wacky.
let's be honest with everyone here, right? If
Mm.
you went to a location, right, and
Uh-huh.
you brought something that has to be physically interacted with, or you have to wait for a specific identification, auditorially, and that actually happened, wouldn't that be far more interesting and crazy than having a word come through an app?
Yes. Because the magician behind the curtain has already been unveiled, so it kind of takes away, like, once you understand a lot of this stuff, it doesn't take it.
Right. I know that they do it. They want to have these things give off these false positives to get more money, to get more views, to get people excited, or what have you. But in my personal belief, if I had something that was legit actually happening on one
Yeah.
video out of, let's say, 50 videos, that one video will make me more notoriety and fame than all of the other fakers videos combined, because that one video will be scrutinized so hard by so many different people, and I would personally send the raw footage to each and every individual that I know who does do debunking, to put it up against their software, to put it against their eye, to go all out to find the explanation.
Yeah.
And that would be more worthwhile, I think, overall than all the fakery videos.
Oh, I agree.
That one historic moment.
That one historic moment
That one
that
historic moment, yeah.
everybody's still searching for.
I would probably shit a brick if it ever happened, though. Or die of a heart attack.
Why? I think it would be exciting.
If I am in a room and I've been in this room for, let's say, 5 hours, no fucking noise whatsoever, and I have a bell in there, and that bell has to be physically manipulated, and it fucking ding, I would probably shit my pants.
Oh yeah, I mean, it would definitely be startling at first for sure. But then it'd be like, no way, do it again.
Right?
Do it again. We gotta double check that one. Make sure, make sure it still works.
Yeah, you'd go over there and be like, I want to physically ding this myself now. Ding! It was on camera. Did we actually see that thing, the plunger, go down? You watch it. Nope, it fucking plunges. Nothing's touching it.
That would be something for sure.
So maybe going old school, using some older techniques would bring about better results. It might take longer time. But if we're lucky, maybe Feral Goth's place will fucking give it to us. I don't know the claims. Don't tell me them. If physical interaction isn't part of it, then I won't get what I'm looking for, but I'm still going to fucking try.
Yeah, that's you should always be trying to do that at least. Like, keep trying. Don't stop.
What are some experiments that you think would be beneficial? Bring some of your O's up. Come on, Hart. You've been on investigations. Tell me some investigative techniques that you would want to use.
That I would want to use?
That you would want to use that you have not done yet. Now she's on the spot.
That's actually a really good question.
Mm-hmm.
I've done a lot of different experiments. Like,
Okay. If you had to replicate an experiment, which one would you replicate?
Okay, that's a easier one I can answer. So there was a experiment that we did where we did a three-way live stream, and it was a three-way live stream Estes method. My sister was on the third floor. I was in the auditorium, so I was like on the lower level, and then the rest of my team was in a room on the second floor. And we were having them in that room ask a series of questions while me and my sister were under. I had something pull my shirt, and then before something pulled my shirt, I had something come through that sounded like a scream, and and I have it. Like, it's on my channel, and I don't know what that sound is. Like, it didn't come from the spirit box, and I didn't even register that that sound had happened. And so, like, if there was an experiment that I would like to redo, it would be that, and you would have to use the spirit boxes because I don't know where that sound came from. It was crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, you could pull it up and look at it. I don't know.
How long is it gonna take me to find it?
Give me 1 second.
There you go. She's gonna find it for me. And I'll play it. We can figure it out ourselves.
Okay.
Miles says hands down because they can't explain it. You actually have something worthwhile. Exactly. Like if it gets passed around to, if something happens and it gets passed to Beardo, Biddle, Side Eye Guy, Mythos, Mike from Real Evidence, Mason from Paranormal Engineer, maybe even John Wolf, right? You spread that stuff and they can't come up with any super good theories and they can't say that I'm outright faking it, then it's more something of value. And then the location I obtained that from gives it gives reason for other people to go visit it. Okay, we have her video. Let's see here. $25. Jesus Christ.
Where did I leave my marker at? I have it.
I was gonna say I don't want to listen to 25 minutes of it.
No, I'll give you the timestamp too.
Okay. Feral Goth, I have it logged in my brain. Don't tell you anything. You can tell me things like history. I'm great with history. I want to know history. I just don't want to know paranormal claims. That's what I don't want, because I want to experience that. Because I already know the location is deemed as haunted. And you guys have Boo Productions there tonight, because Jeff was talking about that. So he's there tonight, and I want to ask him if he experienced something without him telling me what it was.
I got the
I want him to
timestamp
tell
right.
me. Yeah, you can give me the timestamp.
You can start at 8:06, and basically what you're gonna see, I'll just explain a little bit before you hit play on it, is you're gonna see me trying to go through the process of getting the rest of my team into the call. And so this is why, like, I question this, because when the scream happens, now I'm gonna point it out on screen when it happens, okay? But like okay, that's it. Go ahead.
You good?
Yep, I'm good.
All right.
Says mom's invited.
Go so fast. You heard sail?
There. I got Kayla added.
My daughter's dyeing her hair right now.
Phone
I
number?
got you on camera.
Is that?
I'm trying to
Someone's
bring
up.
mom on camera right now. She's got to accept.
I don't know.
When's this scream?
Hello?
Oh, maybe I wasn't at the right point. Maybe I lied.
Can you
I'm
give
so
me some
sorry.
details of what your problem is?
Did you just?
I figure I would have heard it by now.
You just asked someone to give you the details of what their problem is. What the fuck?
I wasn't expecting it to happen so quick.
You go. Can you tell me what your problem is? You're just staring at the camera.
Oh my god.
All right, you find me the timestamp. We'll try it again.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So sorry.
Oh my god. It is a really nice looking shirt.
Oh.
That's true.
Oh, literally like 3 minutes in. Or 242. 242. I got it.
You tacked on an additional fucking 6 minutes. Holy shit.
Yeah, I did. No, I actually went past it. I just didn't realize it.
Okay, we'll go with around 2:38. That'll work. All right, we'll try her again here.
Let it play out. Make sure my volume's turned up all the way.
I would start at the
Okay.
3-minute marker, to be fair.
Let it play through.
Katie is.
I might have to mute my phone. Give me 1 second.
Did you? Oh my god.
You go. I might have to mute my phone. Awesome.
No. I'll play.
Oh my god.
Comfortably positioned.
Oh,
Says mom's in.
Okay.
hold on. Was that it? Hold on.
Okay. Okay. No. I'll play it.
Comfortably positioned.
You guys hear that, right? You. There is a scream. It almost sounds like a fucking someone yelling out "mom."
Says mom's in.
Okay. No. I'll play it.
Comfortably positioned. Says mom's in.
Okay.
Yeah, there is something there.
No. I'll play it.
Comfortably positioned.
I can't explain it.
Says
I
mom.
don't know what it is. It's
It-
just one of the things that I have.
It does kind of sound like "help, mom." I think. All right, where were you at this location?
Where was I sitting?
No, like
Oh,
where?
what location?
Yeah, where's the location?
The Frere High School here in Iowa.
Okay. It honestly does sound like someone yelling out "help, mom,"
I
but
don't know.
I think it's a wildcat.
It's so weird. What? A what?
A wildcat, like a bobcat or something along those lines, like a lynx.
It's so crazy how how it kind of echoes, and yet I don't hear it.
Right. All right, I'm gonna play it again. All right.
Says mom's in.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more. Oh, went too far back. That's okay.
I might have to mute my phone. Give me 1 second. Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. No. I'll play it.
Comfortably positioned. Says mom's in.
It does sound like someone screaming "help, mom," but I would almost think that it's a wildcat.
What was crazy to me about the events of how this transpired is we had a difficult time trying to get this set up. We finally got it set up and only last about 20 minutes into the session before I feel like someone tugged my shirt. And my mother wanted to tap us out at that point because she's thinking, okay, maybe we should get to them. And when they went to exit the room, they were locked in. So they couldn't tap us out. I had to tap myself out. And then I had to, I heard my mom coming through the walkie and say she's locked in. So I ran up there, and not only did she scare the crap out of me by banging on the window, she told me to go get the owners because the owners were actually living, or I'm assuming they were living in the building because they had a room that they were staying in all night long. And I don't know, it kind of smelt a little funny outside that door. I banged and banged on it. They tried to get a hold of them, couldn't get through to them, call wise. I had to go, and then I finally went back. I said, they're not answering. They said, go tap your sister out. So I had to run upstairs, go get my sister, and then go running back down. And it was my stepdad. He ended up having to completely dismantle that doorknob and pull it apart. So there was a lot of running around. I went to them banging on their doors, and they didn't even hear me. It was kind of crazy, honestly. So that's why I was even in that moment, it was disconcerting me to that I didn't even register what that sound was. And hey, it could be, I guess. I honestly don't remember the layout very well. I know there was a little bit of like side greenery, timber, I think.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
take
there
a quick
was.
look at what the Farrar High School looks like. How do you spell that?
There
Pharrar.
Farrar.
Farrar.
Yep. And then high school in Bondurant, Iowa.
Salmon Colby.
If I remember correctly, like there was a pretty little green path, and I was down in the auditorium. So, I mean, that is something that like if we were to hear that sound of a cat like yelling or whatever, you know.
I would, Jesus Christ. I mean, apparently they made a new high school, that's for sure. It's not what I'm looking for. I want the old one.
Oh,
Hold on.
just put in haunted location, you'll find it.
Yep. Okay. So, can I get a bird's eye view of this damn thing by chance here?
I know there's a cemetery on the other side.
Let's see. How do I switch you to satellite view? That's this work. All right, we will take a look. Here we are. This is the right place, I believe. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. There's a house over here which could potentially have been where the scream comes from. There's a couple extra houses over there.
Is there plenty of timber out there?
Yeah, there's a lot of open space. There's a forest
Oh.
on one side of it. It could potentially be a wild cat screaming at another one because cats do make some weird noises.
Yeah, it
But
actually very well could be a bobcat. We get plenty of bobcats out in these parts.
Yes, this is the school that Sam and Colby did buy. This one right here.
Yes, where this happened. Yes.
Yep.
You know,
It is possible.
now that I know that, it's highly possible, but I still find it odd. I never even like noted it. Like, I
But
didn't hear
it very much does sound like someone yelling "Help, Mom," and that's exactly what people said in the chat too. That's what it sounds like. I put it in the Discord so people can look at it there if they want to. I think I put around 3 minutes as the time marker too. Yeah, around 3 minutes, so people can look at it and there and give their own opinion in the Discord.
Yeah, that one
Finally
always
found
got
out
me
these things.
because I was just, and I didn't remember there being like woods nearby or anything. So
Yeah, and like the woods are actually really close on the left side of the entrance of the school. So I don't know. But if you didn't hear it yourself, like in that moment, which we can see you don't react at all to it.
no,
So
that's why I thought maybe it was like something a little bit. I was always hoping it could be something a little bit extra. I mean, at the same time, it sounds awful, but
it very well could be though. It very
Yeah, I
well
don't know.
could be something paranormal. I think it sounds like a cat, but that's just me.
I'm more
And-
susceptible to believing that it very well could have been. And
But-
just the speaker picked it up, whereas my ears didn't.
You're right. I mean, if you were there, you had a walkie next to you, you were probably focusing on that, you were focusing on the computer, it's possible you wouldn't have reacted, you would have missed it, it happens to people all the time. We have this, we put blinders on, we can put blinders in our vision on our ears as well. We can block out stuff without even thinking about it. So it's always possible. But it does sound like it's saying, "Help, Mom." That is funky.
Which is so funny because it was my mom. I was trying to get into the freaking call. I was getting flustered because it wouldn't work. I was like, why? Why won't it work? It works down here. It works up there. It should work right there. You got a better chance for it to work. Why is it not working?
So, all right. Since you were at that school, let's ask you. Did you
Okay.
have weird shit go on at the school?
I mean, aside from that moment that I explained to you,
What the
Not
fuck is
really.
going on right now?
what?
You guys all heard that, right? Oh, that was fucking Tay. Fuck you, Tay.
Oh, somebody did a Twitch thing.
Yeah, she played Heavy fucking Footsteps. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Am I?
Fuck you. After hearing something scream through a camera, fuck off. That was.
But
dick
there
move.
was other things like that also play into your paranoia in that location. And the boiler room is like the ideal location to play on your paranoia. It played on mine, and we were hearing stuff, and we were trying to figure out what it was. We couldn't figure out for nothing of what it was, and finally we found the culprit, and it was a frog. And I was like, wow, I feel silly.
Hey, I mean,
Because
there.
it was making sounds, and I was like, what is that? Like, at first we're thinking maybe it's stomach growls were here. Me and my sister back and forth, to the point that even my sister is like, was that my stomach? And I'm like, wait, you're asking me if that was your stomach?
Nope. It was a frog demon. Frog demon.
It was a frog demon.
If it involves Sam and Colby, it's a frog demon. You should have titled your video "Frog Demon." We found it.
But I
At the
didn't even
Fricker High
get
School.
the frog though. I
Aw.
forgot to record the frog, and I was so flustered the next day because I was like, we were tired, you know, it
No.
was late, and I was like, I should have recorded that frog before it got away. Dang it.
Could have been worse. Could have been the spooky whispers. The spooky whispers I would expect, but because in my headset, hearing the footsteps, it was distorted because Hart was talking at the same time. So I thought it was coming from her end because I was watching her icon light up as she's talking. So I thought her computer was about to just fucking take a crap. No, it's fucking footsteps going off and distorted. Jesus Christ.
That's fun. But yeah, it was definitely interesting that my team got locked in that room, and then once we got the doorknob completely out, the door just like swung open. So we definitely knew it wasn't because the door swelled, but it was so odd that it locked them in. And we apparently weren't the only ones with that issue, because there was a lot of doorknobs missing from doors. But that door, when you go up the stairs, that first room right there, the room that they had set up originally as like Nerf Center, yeah, that was the doorknob that we ended up removing.
So I wonder if that doorknob in specific, if it's one where you can turn and then slightly push it in, and then it forces a locking mechanism to happen, because I have that on my bathroom door.
Oh, I have no
Where-
idea. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, there are doorknobs where you can actually turn them and you push them in and they will lock.
Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't that. No.
Okay. I was going to say, because that fucks people up all the damn time, because no one expects it anymore, because they're just so used to like a little push button on the doorknob.
No, it behaved like
Hello, Kyle.
that piece that goes in between the door hole, you know, that piece that sticks in and latches. I don't even know what to call it. It was
Okay.
behaving like it wasn't working.
It
Like
could
it
have
was
been frozen, I guess. Yeah, it could have been stuck.
So I don't know.
Old
But it was
school knobs I had
definitely
those growing up.
interesting. Definitely got everybody all riled up for a moment.
And that would probably, increase the paranoia too. Easy to unlock too. Yeah, stick a little fucking pin inside the one end's got a hole in it. You can pop it out. I may or may not have done that many a times. I'm out of water. Damn it. I'll be back in just a moment. I need more beverages.
Okay.
Then we can discuss more tomfoolery involving investigations.
Okay. Oh, how about that weather? What the fuck? What?
Really? How about that weather?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
It's late. It's like late here, so.
It's only a
For
little
me?
after 9. It ain't
And
that
I'm
bad.
still bloated and cramping.
That I cannot help.
It never went away. I'm still bloated.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I shouldn't have ate Chinese yesterday, but it was so worth it.
All right. If you had to pick a specific team to investigate with, who would you choose to investigate with?
Me?
Yes. You.
Yo, Jason Hawes in a freaking heartbeat.
There you go.
Absolutely. I've always looked up to that man in how he would tackle his investigations, and I also find him entertaining. He's got that blue collar humor to him. So, very relatable person. Bit of a fan.
It's not funny. I got all sticky. Alpha made me
What about you?
sticky. Me, myself, and I would be the greatest team ever.
Wow. Aside from you,
I don't
yourself
know.
and you.
I don't know. It's hard to gauge whether or not people would have my same sense of humor. Because if I found a group that has the same sense of humor that I do, they would be the ones I'd want to investigate with. I think Beardo has that sense of humor. Like, I even talked to him privately through some messages. I'm like, I'm not going to try to burden you or bother you very much. He goes, bother me away. Do it. Go ahead. And it's like, that is a power you should never give someone like me, because I will ask you many a question. So I think Beardo, Seg, I'm not sure after him calling me a psychopath if I'd want to investigate with him now, but
Oh,
I'm so hurt.
oh,
My
your feelings.
my feelers got hurt. No,
I mean, I would hands down, yeah, do a collab investigation with Beardo and Seg.
oh yeah. I honestly think Mike from Real Evidence would be really fun to do it with, because he's definitely going to be like, nah, that's some, that's some tomfoolery. That's some bullshit right there. We're not doing that. That's some jiggery pokery right there. We're not doing that shit. To keep me level-headed.
Oh, to keep you level-headed.
Yeah, to
would
make sure I
like-
didn't
you
do
would
anything
like.
stupid.
Oh, I see.
However, if I actually had to choose a team, it would probably be the ones I'll be doing shit with in September.
Yo, that's what's up.
Yeah, Seg did call me a psychopath.
Oh, it's funny. Should have been.
Zach, fuck Zach Bagans. If I ever got...
It's because of the way he wrote it. The way he wrote it into the chat.
I
made it
forgot to
sound
put
like
the
he
word
was-
accidental.
He was viciously murdering a spider. It was so, man.
I
That was
forgot to put the word accidental. I accidentally threw a spider into the fire that was inside the papers we were burning.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
I
excuses,
forgot.
excuses. The poor spider.
Right. No, Zach Bagans would not be anyone I would want to investigate with. Aaron Goodwin. I would enjoy investigating with Aaron Goodwin. That'd be fucking hilarious. Not Zach. Not Zach. Aaron, yes. Billy, no. Jay,
Man, if
maybe.
he was gonna go that route, like, because of who these individuals are, like, I would have to choose Nick Groff.
I actually wouldn't mind doing Nick Groff. Doing an
Groff and
investigation
Tessa
with him,
Groff,
not anything else.
Right. They whoa. But they do seem like really nice people. I think it'd be interesting to meet them and just hang out and do an investigation for a night.
Right.
They seem like cool people to talk to.
Trying to think. I mean, if I ever had the opportunity, right, and Josh Gates was doing a paranormal investigation somewhere, I would definitely want to be with Josh Gates. Hands down over fucking anybody. I would take being with Josh Gates, because that would be the most fun thing I would ever experience in my life. I would even put that above the birth of my children.
A major knowledge base for like the different cryptids, folklores, and he'd be an interesting one.
But that's why I get so mad about Expedition X. Because
Why?
they're way too theatrical, especially with the new person, the new female
Oh.
host. She's the one I have the biggest issue with. I like Chobot. I don't like the new one as much.
I honestly can't say I watched that one.
But
I watched a lot of them.
I watched too many of them. Josh Gates is a gold star. Yes, I would put meeting Josh Gates would be like better moment in my life than my own children, the birth of my children. I have idolized that man.
Dang.
He has done so much good.
I got a fanboy over here.
Fuck yeah, I'm a fanboy. If I ever investigated with Zach, we'd be getting into a fight over all the questions I have about what he's done with his career. Don't go down that road with him. He don't like them questions. He gets kind of picky about those ones.
Zach would be the person, like, for me, if that person was on my team, I'd be shaking my head, rolling my eyes, sighing very heavily, going, guys, we're gonna have to cut him.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Yeah.
going to be too much for him. It feels like a mental toll at this point. We should probably not go any further with this. He's been
Shut up, Jesse.
compromised.
Right. Now, you had a conversation with Jay Cart about film adaptations from video games. I said
Yeah.
we're going to talk about games. Now we're talking about games. I'm still keeping it
Oh,
paranormal.
finally, we're there.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Games. I'm all about games.
Are you all about games? Are you sure?
Video games.
Okay. Not the mind games. Those are more fun though.
Depends. I mean, if you're talking about like troll and scammers, I'm all for it. Like that is some serious gold right there. Scammer Payback. If you haven't watched it, watch it. It's so good.
Now, what is, in your opinion, perhaps the best horror game that you have experienced, whether played or watched? If you say Resi 9, I'm going to say you're a fucking gooner.
Me? That's a good one.
Because you watched a lot of Markiplier back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And he was all about the horror. So which horror game, this can go for chat too, that you enjoyed the most? Watching or playing? Ladies Fright. Hello, Jean.
I've
Jean-Bach.
seen and I have played so many different
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
like I love, you know what? No. Like there's so many popping in mind. Like File Destin was so good. Mortuary Assistant is really good. It's amazing for jump scares, intensity. It's got dark lore to it, and I'm aiming for one. I like the psychological horror ones. So
Okay.
because there's some very relatable ones.
Okay.
I don't have a favorite though, because there's so many good ones. Mirror Layers was like very fascinating. It's so deep and heavy in puzzles that if it weren't for having an audience, I honestly wouldn't have survived that.
Let's see here. Mouse says Fatal Frame, which is an amazing series, by the way, franchise-wise.
Yes, it
Fatal
is.
Frame is fucking the tits.
Oh my God, Fatal Frame is so wicked. Home Sweet Home. Now that is one that has gotten to me to the point that I actually won't play it.
Home Sweet Home is very different. That is very different. I could
Home
accept
Sweet
that
Home,
one.
like, okay, the starting point of having a garbage bag fly from like one floor all the way to the bottom, like that got me right out the gate. And then the moment that you come face to face with the first woman, well, I'll just say woman, it's like her like turning towards you and then screaming. You're like, whoa, I'm sorry, what did I walk in on? I'm out. Like it's so, and then she chases you and she's got like this little she's got a utility knife that you keep hearing the click 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 click. That sound is disturbing. So Home Sweet Home, honestly, like that's one that I could not beat
Okay.
because it got me. So I'd say that's a really good one.
All right. Tay says Subnautica, which is I would definitely say Subnautica is a fear-inducing one. Until Dawn by Jacksepticeye. I remember watching his Let's Play and playthrough of that. Alien Isolation, yes. Quarry, yeah. I would honestly go with Earthbound.
Wait, I don't recognize that one. That just made my
It
brain hurt.
is old. Earthbound and Mother. Those were once you got into those games, understanding that your children taking on the psychological horrors and like Lovecraftian crazy fucking things. It is a horrific game. You see a lot of nastiness in those games.
I'm definitely a fan of the indie horror genre because I think those are the best ones that tackle. And when I think the elements of horror, like for me, it's really not just like demons and ghosts and all that fun shit. No, no. For me, the psychological horror, I mean, that is the horrors of reality. And it's amplified in a fictional state, and it's fascinating to me.
Sea of Solitude is a good one for that. Jess is the hardest one to keep alive in that one. Yes. Kyle, I was the same way. I always tried to keep them all alive, but I don't think I ever succeeded at it. I tried so many times. I don't think I ever succeeded.
I just got
Do
news
you-
that my graphics card has been ordered.
Yay!
Eh,
Do you think that potentially the horror games that we have now, like let's use Phasmophobia and Mortuary Assistant and a couple others, do you think that those games now are scarier or less so than games of the past?
I would say Mortuary Assistant definitely has more of that feel that would be more scarier than past like games. Phasmophobia, I mean, it's like kind of a one and done jump scare, to be fair. Like if you spend just a night playing Phasmophobia, by the end of the night you're going to be desensitized to a lot of the things that happen. So it's really not that scary. It's just more fun to like I don't know, get your teammates to die at this point because there's nothing really exciting for me about Phasmophobia.
Kyle, I've done all the Outlasts. I've never streamed them, but I have played them because I don't
I
like
never played Outlast.
streaming horror games.
Watched it, never played it.
Right. You know, I was thinking the other day, like with Phasmophobia, I wish sometimes that investigating on Phasmophobia was how investigating in real life actually is. Where it's quick, to the point, you can figure it out, but that's not at all remotely close. And I almost think it,
Also, they kill you.
well, true, yes, they do kill you, but I think it gives the wrong impression of what paranormal investigating truly is like.
I honestly thought it was just a game that was made just to give, like, almost like a shits and giggle thing for ghost investigators.
I mean, yes, but oddly enough, all those some of those devices in that game, some of them weren't even around or used very much, but now they're coming out. So,
Oh yeah, they've been updating the game with time and adding in more things for sure.
Ladies Frights that don't play games but watch an odd amount of people explain the narratives of games. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Humans concept left me unsettled. If you want to be unsettled, watch any lore about Elden Ring. That'll fucking unsettle you.
Oh. Another really good horror game out there that I found so good. Reveal, I think is what it's called. Reveeil.
Okay.
That one is another psychological horror, but not in the way like you would anticipate. It has a very fascinating ending. and it's just like what? I don't want to give it away though, because I guarantee you, not very many people know what this game is. But like, and I've considered actually going back and playing it again just to record it and put it up, because when I played it, it was so good to me.
Right. Let's see. Anne says, I thought Amenti was okay, but I watched it, not played. Also, I'm an Egyptology nerd. I enjoy Egyptian, the Egyptian pantheon and stuff like that very much. No, Jessie doesn't play games. She watches them through my streams and falls in love with the main characters, and then gets really pissed off when they find out that they either don't technically exist or they get bitch slapped by their so-called partner.
Oh my god. Well, don't ever watch Devil May Cry with Dante then.
Oh, Dante does some wild shit.
Yo, you realize that Dante is Leon Kennedy, right? I just broke your brain, didn't I?
They are not the same.
No, but the people that made Leon Kennedy, they made Dante. Dante was supposed to be Leon Kennedy. They realized the character they were designing him to be was too badass, so they decided to go with a totally different franchise and made him a demon hunter.
Yes, I mean, then that franchise fucking went its own total direction. But yes,
It went in
they
a bad
were
direction.
supposed to be the same, but it didn't happen.
It went in a bad direction. Like the recent Devil May Cry shit, I don't even recommend to anyone. Like, you want to go back to the OG stuff 1 through 3.
You want to talk about
Those
something
were
that
entertaining.
fucked up everything entirely in recent games?
Ooh.
Okay,
What?
the Final
Zombies?
Fantasy VII remake trilogy, the second one, Rebirth, they give the voice of Red 13 like a teenager's voice because he's technically not an adult in that video game's world. But in every other time when you actually hear him speaking, he has a deep, manly voice because he is a canine lion-like hybrid who's supposed to be wise because he is actually older than the humans, but in his own race, he is still a teenager. So they gave him a teeny bopper voice.
Okay.
It pisses me off to no end. Sorry.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that one, to be fair.
I know. It's
It's a
fucking
little weird.
Final Fantasy nerd shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Leon Kennedy is the lead singer of the Goo Goo Dolls in the video game. Ladies Fright husband has been playing and watching a lot of Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Brilliant game. Played it. Beat it. The only thing I haven't done is the brand new super boss they released last time, but I took on the big super boss that they had, so I'm good. I have every achievement in that game. I have beaten it completely. It's a great game.
Yo, you want to know another really weird game out there? Rusty Lakes.
Haven't heard of that one yet.
Whoa, they have a whole saga.
I'm gonna
They have
look
an
into
entire
it.
saga. There's like bundles. There's super cheap games. There's like a series of them, and just it's really weird, Beagle. It's really weird.
I am really weird, so I will probably give it a shot.
Yeah. Have fun with that one. I played all of the Samsara Room, I think is what one of them is called. The White Door. They're puzzle games, but they're kind of messed up puzzles.
I mean, I played Scorn, and that was... Ooh. Scorn
pull
is
my
very
Steam right now.
unique. See, Kyle knows what I'm talking about. He goes, yeah. I was like, what the fuck when that happened? He fucking knows. Love Rusty Lakes is what Lady Fright says. Also, I hope the emails actually helped out, by the way. Nerds will rise up and rule the world again. Right here, motherfucker. I'm
That's
ruling the
what's up.
world.
Those what's up.
I mean, I got members now, man. I'm ruling the world one step at a time.
Everybody wants to rule the world.
I thought everybody wants DuckTales.
What? No,
What?
I don't think that's it. That's
Yes,
what that's
everybody wants DuckTales.
No, I don't. Why? Why did you want DuckTales?
Because you can go little quackers.
I don't need no little quackers.
Yeah, you're already crackers.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. Fair.
If anyone was
My husband
interested in the
reminds me of that all the
paranormal
time.
stuff, go to the front of the stream. Now we're just bullshitting.
Yeah. I am looking forward to going on another adventure, though. It's been a while.
I am too. I'm actually really looking forward to doing like a big location investigation.
Yeah, this place is huge.
It is actually a really big place. I have looked into it. I have looked at some of the blueprints of the location, so
Oh, I didn't even go that far.
it is adjacent to drama you know about. Ah, okay.
What?
Gotcha. I want chicken nuggets and ketchup. I have chicken nuggets, but I don't have any ketchup. The Easter Bunny has officially hit my house. Nice, I think. Maybe. Ugh. We're
I would
supposed to
sue him.
visit the
dare he
grandparentals
hit your
tomorrow.
house?
So, did he hit it with eggs? Did he bombard it appropriately?
It's vandalism.
Only if people get caught.
That's also true.
But yeah, I'm actually super excited for September. I really hope things work and that we get to do it.
Yeah, just don't develop no weird bromance with my husband.
I So for those of you that don't know, apparently Hart's husband, Garth, really, really badly wants to meet me in person.
I don't know if it's that badly, but
The way you were saying, talking about it earlier.
that's not exactly how I phrased that, I'm pretty sure.
You phrased it, you're the one he really wants to meet.
I said he really wants to meet you the most because you guys have a lot like in common.
See? We're going to develop a beautiful bromance, and he's going to see my toes.
Ew. Just don't do it in my presence.
I'm
don't wanna see your
not
toes.
going to show anyone my goddamn feet. If y'all walk into my fucking hotel room and I'm not wearing socks or shoes, that's your own problem, okay?
That's on you. That's on you.
If I'm at the pool and you're going to see my fucking feet, if you look, it's your issue. All right.
Oh. If there's a pool, I ain't going to the damn pool. But
I'm gonna fucking go to the hot tub.
I might be down to play some like Uno or something.
Oh my god, playing Uno in person with Jordan would be so bad.
It would be funny. He's gonna lose.
We would have to live stream that and people would see him lose live again and he'll just
Man,
flip out.
You really think people would want to sit there and watch us play in person? I feel like it would be just like so boring.
Hello. Oh, Easter stuff. Easter rabbit just came to the house.
Oh. Yeah.
Y'all
He's
good?
he hasn't visited here in a bit.
Donuts.
Thank you. It's not the only thing that'll make you gag.
Creepy Bunny is making rounds to everybody's house. He's fast though, right?
Exactly.
Like, super fast. I'm just playing, Jesse. I'm just playing.
Oh, we're talking about weird bromances at the moment. There's nothing wrong with weird bromances. My husband also has a weird thing where every straight guy wants a little affection from him. It's just what happens. It's just the way we have fun. You would have to get the giant Uno card. Oh my god. Yeah, we could do the giant Uno. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I don't have giant Uno cards. I got Uno Flip though.
I will get the fucking giant Uno cards for us.
Giant Uno cards, my god.
Yes.
It's gonna kill my hands. I have arthritis, I'll have you know.
Just have Garth hold them. Yes, we
I
would
mean, one
live
of
stream
those
that.
card holders.
Yeah,
You know
there you
those
go.
like little triangular card holders, because that's me.
That is very shiny.
I can't see it. I don't
Do
know what's
you want to
shiny.
show the people at home?
I actually wore these at work all day.
You wore those at work all day? She got bunny ears.
What?
Nothing. I don't get anything from the bunny. I live alone. Anne, you're my favorite
okay.
brat.
I don't get anything from the bunny
I
either.
got something from this guy. There you go. Quit.
Man, my vape's dead.
You have to slap each other with the +4s. I wouldn't slap anybody because someone's gonna get knocked unconscious,
Oh my god. No, let's not do that.
or the card would break.
No, let's not do that either.
See, exactly,
We're all here to have a good time.
exactly. But Hart and I were actually discussing that if we do get to do this in September, we would have to go like a day early, get a fucking hotel a day early, and then we'd have the investigation the next night. Not me and Hart, ya twat.
What?
She has to drive about 10 hours just like I would have to, so we'd have a hotel the first night. She's there with her hubby. We'd probably be at the same hotel because it'd make it so much more fun.
Oh, who are you kidding? I ain't driving. He's doing all the driving.
I know he is. I'm not, I mean, yeah. And then I think Andrew's driving Jordan because Jordan can't drive.
Yeah, I'm like Jordan. I can't drive either.
You're my favorite instigator. Yes. Sarah Bobera, hello. I was at an event with a guy dressed up as an Easter bunny. My friend showed me creepy Easter bunny pics with kids crying earlier.
Oh my god.
Wrong.
Yo, there's another horror game. I can't remember what it's called, where it's like this bunny serial killer. Like even the bunny suit's all bloody, and he's like running around with a scythe. And there's a group of people that go to this haunted house because you know they're going on a ghost hunt or whatever, and all of a sudden they start getting diced up by the serial killer bunny. It's like whoa, crazy.
Fuck you, Tane the Phasmo breath.
What?
Take
Yo, could you imagine actually having that happen? Like somebody just like something happens where you hear just this like heavy
Jelly beans
breath
then.
in your ear and you.
What?
That'd be something.
That is a very powerful smelling bunny. Thank you for ripping ass. Jesus Christ. Yeah, kids either love or hate the mascots. Nah, that's kind of one of my fears about traveling is going to a location and then like some weird psycho killer clown's just gonna fucking pop up out of nowhere, try to hunt me down or something.
Well, we'll have Jordan with us for this one, so hopefully he can repel that.
No, he will be the psycho killer clown.
Oh my god.
I can see him bringing a fucking suit. Did you just sniff that bunny? She told me to sniff the bunny.
It's jelly bean scented.
Oh, she's sweet but a psycho.
It smells like jelly beans.
It smells like jelly beans. Somebody shit their pants. It smells like jelly beans. That doesn't sound so bad.
No, she made me sniff a bunny rabbit first that smelled like jelly beans, and then she walked away, and then she, ripped ass. So I got the good smell first, and the nasty one afterwards.
Jesus.
This is how true relationships work.
Aw, true love.
True love is hard to find some days. Every day of my life. No,
Aw. Aw.
How dirty this is.
the fuck is this?
The chocolate bunny.
Oh, I finally get to see the ears.
It's a chocolate bunny.
Oh, I wonder how behind this is.
Quite a ways, apparently. Never met anyone with a creepy clown fetish more than Jordan. Yeah,
Some people like clowns.
from what I've been informed, he definitely wants to give me a good old jump scare, from what I've been told. With
I believe
the with the clown stuff. And I've heard from Andrew that there's a few things that are going to be happening at this place for investigative purposes.
Okay. Yeah. For science. Ooh.
Yeah. So I'm prepared mentally for what'll be taking place. Does anyone remember the fad of scented wax dipped stuffed animals? No.
What?
The fuck? Peanut
Scented
butter
wax
eggs.
dipped
Ooh.
animals. What? Anyone remember the scent dips?
There's not very many in there though.
Wow, I bring you something and you complain about the fucking quantity. Really?
Are you talking about like the peeps having? I don't know.
No, Feral Goth was asking about scented wax dipped stuffed animals.
Yeah, my brain's still trying to process it. It's not computing.
No, I don't remember anything about that. It was like early 2000s. Not something I would have been into, I guess.
Did wax tip stuffed animals? I know there was like the bottle like drink things and foods and stuff that was like in like some kind of a wax encasing. Like that's the only thing I can think of.
Jesse, you're undeserving of the candy.
Oh my god, that was scary.
Yes.
You got so much louder.
Because I got nice and close.
Yo, if you're in my head, this is weird.
I've been in your head the entire time. Ha ha!
The voice is in my head.
Head ad free.
Did someone just send an image in chatty time about that? Oh. Thanks, Jesse. Fuck off.
Taking 5 seconds to get a cigarette.
You go ahead and do that.
Un momento.
Like these stuffed animals were fully dipped in wax. That sounds atrocious. If you have Reese's eggs, I'll take those. I'm a major fiend for holiday Reese's. These are not Reese's eggs. These are just peanut butter eggs.
Palmer. Or some shit.
Yeah, by Palmer, making candy fun. When has candy not been fun?
What? Candy? Like Candy the person candy? Because she's amazing.
Not the person, like the food product, candy.
Oh.
I know Candy's amazing. She's in the Discord. She visits from time to time, and she always says hi to me in other streams.
Candy is super sweet.
That was a thing. Were they crunchy? Mayo.
They need a mukbang.
Oh, that reminds me.
I'm pretty
I
sure the
need to
stuffed
get a
animals
freezer,
fully
too.
dipped in wax were not edible.
At least they shouldn't have been.
I hope not.
I know there's a lot of things that we've eaten over time that should not be edible. Just saying.
Like anuses, yeah.
What? Why? Why do you go there? That wasn't even close in the vicinity of where my brain was. You're silent now.
But now your brain is there, so is everyone else's.
Ugh.
You can Google them; they're still a thing. Jesus Christ. Jesus.
It won't fit.
I've heard that before. Is
Is
this all for me then?
Sure.
I got
Oh,
more
sweet.
fucking candy. We got Tootsie Rolls, Tootsie Tarts, Tootsie Fruit Chews. Yes, I love the Fruit Chews. Tootsie Pops, and Dots. Woohoo! I'm happy. I got more candy. Yep, pig butts. Exactly. My friend is making freeze-dried Skittles, Jolly Ranchers, etc. The fun's even more crunchier now. Yes. Hot dogs, yep. Pig butts. All right, I'm going to look up this thing that Feral Goth keeps talking about here. Wax-dipped stuffed animals?
How do I?
Yep, I typed in wax-dipped and stuffed animals actually pops up right away. Oh. What the fuck? Wax-dipped stuffed animals are most commonly small plush teddy bears submerged in scented soy or paraffin wax to serve as long-lasting, flameless air fresheners.
What?
Weeble swabble.
I have
Oh.
never heard of these ever. They offer over 700 hours of aroma, acting as unique home decor, and are popular on platforms like Etsy and Amazon. Their purpose: they are primarily used for fragrance in areas where candles are not allowed, such as offices, nurseries, and dorm rooms. They can provide a
Man,
scent for up to 2 years.
Oh my
Fucking
god, I feel like
Christ.
that's got to be a scent that would make me so nauseous.
Feel atrocious.
It would have to be strong, right?
Yeah, that would be like... That'd be nuts.
That'd be like, kind of like grandma's perfume, wouldn't it?
The perfume that gets stuck in the walls that you can't get out anymore.
Yeah, and they're still in the dresser drawers, and yeah, yep.
Yes.
Hey, I've done a lot of consignment auctions, and the amount of dressers that always smell like grandma.
That thing's like the
Crazy.
size of my head.
No, I think your head's bigger.
Okay, Jack, you are butting me all over the place.
No, that's just your ego. Never mind.
Oh,
Oh, you bitch.
roasted.
Oh, that smells bad.
Used to be able to choose the scent.
It's a fucking egg, I think.
Smell
Yo.
the fucking plastic.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a big egg.
Just like you.
it is a giant egg.
Man, I feel sorry for the chicken that gave birth to that. No, I'm just kidding.
Who in their right mind sniffs the fucking egg, though?
We're talking about smelling teddy bears.
So you smell eggs?
It's got a smell to it.
You are an egg.
Do you have to go potty again?
It's so weird.
Permanent
Do you have to go
marker
potty?
somewhere.
Would you take it? Thank you. That looks like a futuristic alien egg. A facehugger's gonna come out. You used to be able to choose the scent. Like, I don't even know if I'd want any of these things. Like, some of them look kind of cute.
I use air fresheners. If it smelled good enough, I'd use it.
Let's see, they got like little teddy bears. They have like little horses, bunny rabbits. One of them looks like a
Oh, they got little
lion.
horses.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be a horse.
I gotta get up this button.
So yeah,
Alright,
they're
so
still a
yeah,
thing.
fucking-
So you guys can find them yourselves. I go back to Che time. It's just me flipping everybody off. Look at the veins in my hand on that photo. Good God.
Coming up recent.
Yeah, the same problem.
You're kinda gay.
But
my
I don't have a
fucking
problem
veins
when I
popping
go
out.
to the doctor's office and they have to draw blood. They're like, "Oh wow, I could see your veins." Like even through the tattoos, you can see the veins.
Jesus Christ.
Very noticeable. I'm pale. I'm tan.
I mean, I'm pale too, but my veins just pop out. Not because of the
Yeah,
color.
mine do that too. Mine do that too. They ain't popped out right now though. I'm pretty hydrated.
Don't question the Easter Bunny. She'll smack you. Yeah,
right.
probably.
Right.
I'd smack her back. It's all
He
good.
would
Check.
not hesitate.
You don't want up here. I try this with you. You freak out.
Thank you, Jesse. Well, going on around that 2.5 marker here, almost 10 o'clock. No, 3 minutes from 10 o'clock. Is
Yep,
there
yep.
anything else you would like to add to our riveting conversation there, Hart?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Aw. Go subscribe to Hart's channel if you haven't already, because you should.
Thank you for having me on. This was fun.
Fuck yeah, it's always fun. The hell? Any hoozle, I think I'm going to call it there for the evening. Hart is going to saunter off to bed to be with her
Oh, I
hubbies.
totally am. Yep.
And I'm going to finish up a few things with Shy. So,
Uh-oh.
yes.
Happy Easter, everybody.
Yes, happy holidays. Au revoir, goodbye. Go the fuck to bed.